Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Happy Friday, shoalmates, and welcome to the 32nd installment of Foxie A.M. with Foxy Fishes and my grandbaby this morning. Thank you for joining us. Hope you guys are waking up fantastic. And I hope you all also have your beverage of choice. Today I have my coffee and a cute Christmas mug because it's cold today. Yes, thank you for joining us. Hope you guys are all doing great this morning. First we have in here is Bionic Bigfoot. Good morning. Thank you for sending all those cichlids. They're so cute. And then we have Monster Fish Cow. Good morning, Lori. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're feeling better today. And then we have Fish on Tank Dick. Say good morning, bestie. Good morning. He says good morning, Foxies and everyone. Hope you and the family and all the doggies are doing well today. Let's see. We have Jeff Kane in here. I'm going to say good morning, Jeff. Say good morning. Hope you're doing well this morning, Jeff. Thank you for joining us. Only Oscars, Auntie June, good morning. Sends a membership milestone member for 15 months. Thank you so very much for all of your support to the channel. And she says, good morning, everyone. So we play Auntie June a video. Which one would you like to see, baby? And thank you so much, June. We greatly appreciate that. Oh, I know you like this one. Was that the dog? Is that Shane? Is it Shane? She's so very close to saying it. She goes, Shane. There we go. Good job. Good job. Gonna clap my hands for me? Yeah. Oh, and Auntie June said she might be asleep in 10 minutes, but hopefully we woke her back up. Baby's giving her a round of applause, Auntie June. And good morning, Miss Juanita and Mr. Ed. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. Ooh, baby hairs in my mouth. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. Happy Friday to you. Good morning, Uncle Smiley. Thank you for joining us. Hi, you saying hi? Good job. And Fission says, good morning, baby. Good morning. Cars C, happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well this morning. Good morning, May, our other bestie. Hope you're doing well. She says, good morning, all. I hope you guys are waking up well this morning. We're starting to wake up. Baby's still a little sleepy. Mama just dropped her off and was on her way to work. And look at her jammies. Do you see what she's wearing? She's covered in corgis. She's covered in. It's just so darn cute. I love it. You're very cute this morning, as always. Shane's Tanks and Bowls, our other bestie. Good morning, bestie. Says, what's up? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. I made you loud for your ear. I'm sorry. He says, Shane, come here, hugs. You want to talk to Shane on the phone? She's been learning a lot of sign language. She signs just as much as she speaks. So we have to watch her hands and listen. Shady Grady, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're feeling well this morning. At least a little bit better than you have been. I know your foot's been giving you a rough time. You showing them your foot? Your foot. Oh, she wants to put her foot on the keyboard. She's also professional cat when it comes to keyboards. That's why I tend to turn the keyboard off. Otherwise, she will be talking to everybody all the time in all the chats. Auntie June says, you shrunk Peplin. Yes, to like, I don't even know, like a sixth of his height. Oh, goodness. Vision says, Shane's mom got spayed and his older brother from first litter got neutered last week. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I saw your post on the short. Shane got fixed on the first, and he's doing amazing. He came home acting like he didn't even have anything done. And I think that's a lot to do with because they gave him that laser therapy treatment right after surgery. So that's supposed to help a lot with pain management. So we're not going to break the keyboard, baby. We're going to put that up there for you on your car. So I think that helped him a lot. And they also gave him pain meds, which I'm giving him half of the pain med every 12 hours. And that seems to really help. And they also gave him some preventative antibiotics. And he also leaves his shark donut on. But he has learned just the appropriate way to wedge his donut in under like a chair or somewhere and be able to pop it off. So we have to watch him with that, especially like when we're sleeping. I had to set the alarm like for every 2 hours just to make sure his donut's still on, because twice last night it was not. He will try to get to it, but hopefully Shane's mom's healing up well and his brother's healing up well and everyone's doing well. Miss you guys. We need to come visit you guys and see the new place and just see you guys. It's been a while. I know this fly is bananas, baby. I'm sorry. Cara says, is that corgi PJs I see? It is. Aren't they adorable? There's like corgis and like tutus. What else? There's ones in crowns and necklaces, a tiara, and just little corgis just as is. They're so cute. She says, ooh, no, what my granddaughter's getting for Christmas. Oh, I'm a bit slow. No problem. It's morning. It's acceptable. And she's a very well-behaved baby. I think she might sit with us this whole stream, but we'll see. She starts getting a little cranky. She'll go to Grandpa for her baba. I'm saying hi to everybody. Says Dean Stevenson, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Dean. She's busy with her Matchbox car at the moment. I'm sorry, Dean, that she stumped you, but good morning. Bijan says Fiona keeps her donut on. Oh, there she goes. Yes, car. Fiona keeps her donut on and uses it as a pillow. Yes, Shane has learned to use it as a pillow, but he knows he can't fit to all of his favorite places with that donut on, or that he can't, get to where he's trying to get otherwise, which is why the donut's on. Oops. So he'll wedge it off. So we've been having to put his collar through the loops on the inside of the donut, and then he can't wedge it off because the collar fits appropriately and just makes it to where it won't pass his ears. Because corgi necks, they're just a little bit thicker than our heads. So let's say thank you, Grandpa. Thank you. So yeah, it's hard to keep that on without the collar. So we're learning as we go. Oh, is this a game now? Oh, dragon and spider costume. Actually, because we're doing something for Halloween, Miss Dee and I, and we got this little one, an outfit to go with us. And I was thinking about, just because I have to, Shane is known for being the mouth or land shark. So I was thinking about getting him a shark costume, or for the little skit that we're doing, make him a spider for the spider costume, because when they run and those little legs get to jiggling, oh my goodness, it's so hilarious. And he runs so fast, so it should be really good. And was thinking about getting Rexa a T-Rex costume because she is T-Rexa. She's still pulling plants out of tanks, feeding them to him, slapping the axolotls when they decide they want to float, swing. She's just a menace to society. So thinking about making her T-Rex costume, but I'm still tossed up between the shark costume for Shane or the spider costume, or maybe both. He needs a costume. He's a little bit of a frou-frou dog. He's a farm dog, but since his allergies and us babying him a little bit more, he's definitely craving a lot more attention. Like, we were even buying him like little Are you being silly? You're being you guys saw that, right? Oh, silly Lily. You silly Lily. But yeah, so that's a toss-up between those costumes. Red Laser, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Fish Nerd, good morning. Say hi. Say hi. Says, good morning, everyone. Quick check-in and now back to work for me. Well, thank you for stopping in, hitting the like. Hope you have a great day at work. Good morning, John, My Fish Tanks Aquatics. Thank you for joining us. Says, good morning, Roxanne, Little One and Fishy folks. Hi. Thank you for joining us, John. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. Yes, just saying hi to everybody. You're so sweet. So yes, that's the toss-up I was having with the costumes. And Brian's daughter, Brianna, was talking about the cowboy costume that they have as well for them. That's just the saddle with the cowboy sitting on the back. So when the dog is running, the cowboy is just riding on his back, waving his hat in the air. Those are really cute too. But yeah, so besides that, today is not too busy. We have grandbaby until Mama gets out of work. We'll be working on some fishy tanks. I have 5 of the non-disc fly. Gerald needs to go away for the season. Do you agree? Hi. Yes. So today I'd like to work on the axolotl tanks because I do have 5 left, 5 non-GFP leucistics, and I have 1 GFP leucistic left that we did not take this swap because we ran out of lids for the containers. So I want to introduce them to substrate because I have not introduced them to substrate. You really shouldn't until they're about 5 inches. And then it should be some type of soft, very fine substrate, like pool filter sand is good, or natural sand. That way, if they accidentally eat any of it when they're eating their foods, they can process it and pass it, and it doesn't get them impacted. So these guys were born in March. They've been on bare bottom tanks since then. And this weekend, I would like to introduce them to substrate for the first time. At first, they don't understand it. They run around in it and they try to eat it, which is fine because I always give them something safe. And then they learn to walk in it. So for like the first day or two, the tank tends to be a cloud, especially if they get the zoomies in there. But then it settles down and they're okay with it. And they seem to like it a lot more. Gives them a little bit more traction to have some more fun. So, and this little one is very much missing Miss Dee Dee. She loves her so very much. After the stream, every Thursday, she comes into the room when we're finished with the stream. She hangs out with Miss Dee Dee and I for a while, and she just sits here and talks to Miss Dee Dee and hands it up. I think she has Miss Dee Dee wrapped around her little tiny finger because she's so darn cute. It's blowing kisses, saying all the big words, learning so many words this month. But she was a little sad she didn't get to see Miss Dee Dee last night, so I played her all of the Miss Dee Dee's little videos I had. And I know she's looking for Miss Dee Dee this morning because she said Dee Dee this morning. Grandma's missing Miss Dee Dee too. We miss Miss Dee Dee. but she's having such a great time at the Clash. I know. You want to see a Miss Dee Dee? I can play Miss Dee Dee real fast. That way you can see her. Let me see. I only said her name like 10 times. Here we go. Was that Dee Dee? Was that Dee Dee? Yeah, I know. I know. She's not up there though. But she's at the Clash having fun with so many of other fish fam. If you guys are traveling to the Clash, I hope you have a very safe trip. Have a ton of fun at the Clash. And definitely take some videos if you guys can. For those who can't make it, we'd love to be there vicariously through you guys. Right, baby? We want to see all the fishies. As for us, the next swap we will be doing for fish will be in November. And that will be the Quad City Fish Swap again. I believe that is November 17th. So that'll be, depending on weather, that'll be the last fish swap that we will be doing. And I hope you guys are playing bingo on fishfam.link because there's all kinds of bingo squares you guys will be getting. Oh, high five. There's all kinds of bingo squares you guys will be getting this morning based on this stream alone. My hand's so little. And I totally just got distracted by what I was talking about. And good morning, Melvin. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. What's that? Is that a hand? Jeff said the same thing. Peplin shrunk. This is micro peplin. Micro peplin comes from mini peplin. It's like a set of New Jersey nesting dolls. Is that silly? Is that silly? Oh, yes, the swap. So the next swap we'll be doing is November, weather dependent. Sometimes the weather isn't the best here. But we'll have to see what the weather looks like in November. The next one after that is in January, but we definitely won't be doing the one in January because we know the weather will be really crappy. It'll be very cold. So we're looking forward to that. Otherwise, we have added more fish to the website. Not a ton at the moment. We still have to go through inventory and see what we have, but we have definitely put back up the snowball carrot neos. Yay! The longfin cherry barbs, the longfin paleatus. Ooh, there's some panda cories I gotta put up there too. Let's see what else we got. Some pleco, super red plecos up there. What else do we have? What else are we gonna put on the website? Oh, chopre danios and other things. So there will be more items going up, but I just put up some quick items yesterday before the live stream, and we'll be finishing that up this weekend as well, going through inventory, see what's ready to go up. And there's still some things going up. The Kubotes are probably like a month off. So they'll definitely be going to the swap with us, and hopefully they'll be big enough to go on the website for a little bit before we close down shop for the season, which tends to be a week or two before Thanksgiving, because shipping gets crazy, the weather gets really cold, things tend to get stuck places. So we want to make sure all the packages are shipped out before then. And then we close down shop until spring when it's warm again, right? When it's warm again. And good morning, Sam. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Say good morning. Say hi. Can you say hi? Say hi, Sam. Oh. Ooh. Babies are really strong. Okay, let Grandma grab the mouse. Oh, bring Sam up. Where is he? There he is. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. She's so stinking cute. I hope you're doing well this morning, Sam. Puppy Shane is doing awesome as well, and he's in his full shark garb. Where is he? She's just hiding him, and he runs away. Where are you going? Come here. Come see your people. Come say hi. You saw him for a second. He's really low to the ground. So, are you ready to go with Grandpa and Shane? Get a baba? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to give her to Grandpa. Okay, sorry about that. That's not too bad. She lasted 20 minutes before she's like, all right, I'm gonna go. She's a really good baby. She's a really, really good baby. But yes, good morning, Sam. That was the grandbaby. We were watching her this morning while Mama's at work. And now I don't know what to do with myself because I don't have a grandbaby. The fish room is still pretty much sleeping. We haven't had too many spawnings happen this week. We did have a few longfin paleatus eggs that we found. Those babies hatched out. We put those in with the new shrimp we got because they're so teeny tiny. So they'll raise up in there. We had a couple Blythe Rivers that are still doing good from last week. So we haven't had a lot hatch out this week, but we still have a ton of tiny little babies growing up. CPDs, emeralds, cubotes, chopres. We have more longfin pandas, the longfin paleatus. We have shrimpies. The new shrimpies are doing awesome. Let's see. Longfin cherry barbs. We have pygmy cories that are growing up. Those should be ready for the website soon too. Mixed cories. Oh, Rosario LaCourte Bosmanis. Those guys are growing up. They're becoming of size. We have some Goldie-eyed Decay fry. And we have our next set of tennis derbies ready to go. We just got to contact the new home because there is quite a waiting list for those guys. And Deb's Aqua Pets, good afternoon, Debs. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well this afternoon for you. Mousy, good morning. Flying Mouse Aquatics is what you changed your name to. I liked Mousy Files, but that one's pretty cool too. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. It says Mousy Files and new clothes. Dick Sign says, I thought that was you, Mousy, but I was not sure, right? Because now she's got she goes by 3 names. She's got 3 aliases on YouTube. She's either Mousy Files, Mousy Gibbs, or the new one, Flying Mouse Aquatics, which is pretty cool. I like that one. And good morning, Elfish. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well this morning. Yep, but I'm still mousy. And how are all your new fishies still doing from the swap, Mousy? Well, I hope. Our Sabo Resplendens are doing pretty good. I noticed that some of them are a little bit skinny. So when the first course of action I like to take when they're in QT is to feed them food that acts like medicine, kind of like a holistic way. So I really like the Dr. Basileur's line of food for that. So I've been feeding them the Dr. Basileur's Lapacho, which is really good for antifungal and antibacterial issues. And that's just a general treatment. So it's food, but it's also like if there is an issue, it'll also take care of it. And then I also like to feed them the Dr. Basileur's pumpkin, which if they have any kind of blockages inside, any impactments, that helps flush it out. And also if they have any intestinal parasites, it won't kill them, but it will help flush them out. So then you can either treat the water or take another course of action. But that kind of will help me figure out if they have something wrong with them. And sometimes that'll be the total treatment. Sometimes they just need a little bit of flush. So I've been feeding them, alternating those foods every other day. They seem to be fluffing out a little bit, but I did notice yesterday. One has a prolapse with him, so we're watching those guys. They're cutesy on their own over there in the corner. So nothing in or out that touches any other tank until we make sure that they're 100% healthy. We ordered 16. I think they gave us 19. So you know how fish do. Sometimes it's just too much stress on them, and Sabuas are very sensitive. They're every Resbora has like a scare move. The Kubotes will play dead. The emeralds will actually float on the water like they're dead. The CPDs do like a little shimmy thing. The Sabuas are the craziest ones that I've seen. They do like, have you ever seen a sick Cory come out and do a death spin? That's what Sabuas do when they're scared. So sometimes you look in the tank and you spook them and they're not expecting you to be there. They all start death spiraling. And I'm like, oh my God, the whole colony's sick. And I'm like, no, that's just their scare response. So I'm not a fan of that. But they are beautiful. A lot of the literature online says they only reach an inch and a half, but the last set that we had that we tried to get healthy, they came in sick. We tried to get healthy, but we weren't successful. Those guys reached 3 inches before they passed away. So they do get a lot bigger than the literature says. And for that reason, they do need a bigger tank. So I would highly recommend, if you're going to keep the blue rummy nose Resboras, the Sablo resplendens, probably a 20 long is best because they are Daniel-like. They like the length for swimming. They get zoomies. It also gives them space, and make sure that it's a well-planted tank if you want to keep those guys as well, because I noticed that they can be a bit spooky. Now I'm going to try to socialize the group we have, and if they spawn for us, I'll keep the first set of fry so I can socialize them a little bit better. That way they're not so easily spooked, and hopefully that goes well from there. I'm really have my fingers crossed on this group. Like I said, the last group we got from a different source excuse me, came in with some kind of disease. I don't know what it was and never saw a disease like that. It was so weird because it acted like Colmenares, and then it would go away, and then it would act like an internal parasite, and then that would pop away, and then it would be like they'd get a little bit of bloat, and then they would have what looked like, it wasn't even a parasite, it looked like a fungal body. If you've ever seen the zombie ants documentary, how that fungus invades the ant and like springs out of the ant's body, that seemed to be what would happen with that last set of the rummy nose, and it would fungus up, and then the next day after that popped out, that fish would die. And the thing was, with those, it was only one fish at a time that would get it and pass away. And it didn't matter if you separated them or not. It was still one fish at a time. Wherever you had them would get it and pass away. So we had a group of, I think, I want to say 20. And it took about 10 months for them all to finally pass away, because I don't believe in like putting a fish down unless they're in severe pain. And these guys were fine up until they were overtaken by whatever was going on. So that kind of sickened me on those guys, and I took a long time to invest in another stock. And these guys were from Primetime Aquatics, and I saw that they got them from someone that locally bred and raised them themselves. And these look to be a very healthy group. Like I said, if you're skinny There's one with the prolapse, but the skinny ones are just skinny because they're young still. They're different sizes because, you know, as a breeder, you'll have fry of different sizes from the same batch. But the one with the prolapse might have just been, who knows, it could have been an impaction they passed with a bit of force. We'll just have to see because prolapses can heal. Not always, but it can heal. So we'll see how those guys go. But yes, Mousy says that is scary. It is scary, especially when you have like so many tanks and you have an issue like that. You want to make sure you have no cross-contamination. So if we ever experience something like that, we tend to remove that tank from the system. Like it comes off the rack, it goes away from all the other tanks. Once we know we have a known problem like that, that way it has no way to infect any of the other tanks. It gets cleaned with a different hose. It gets its own personal net. Once whatever happens with those fish in there, the tank gets totally broken down. The substrate, depending if it's good substrate or not, will get boiled literally on the stove in a pot, boiled, and the sponge filters as well. Or if it was something we were very scared of and don't understand how to treat, we'll tend to just toss the whole shebang, and that way we don't have to worry about it. You have to be extra paranoid when you have so many different types of species of fish, so you don't get any of your other fishies sick. So far it's worked for us. Our QT methods seem to do well. We haven't spread any diseases that have come in from sourcing fish, and everything is doing good so far. The only thing we currently have going on right now is that our celestial pearl Daniel population is starting to age out. We did add some juveniles into our wild caughts because we still have our wild caughts, and they're going, I know the set I brought to merge with Brian's is currently going on 7 years. And those guys are just starting to age out. So at first I thought there's something going on in the tank, but then I realized it was all the older ones that were developing dropsy. It seems with CPDs, when they get to the end of their life, they tend to have kidney failure, which produces dropsy. So we've had a few of the really old adults come down with dropsy, but the younger adults are fantastic. They're doing fine. It's all the old ones that are aging out, and those guys are only supposed to live a maximum of 5 years. And these guys are approaching 7, so they've had a very good life. They've been spoiled. Makes me a little sad, but it's part of the hobby. We have the next ones up and coming, so oh goodness. That's probably the thing that stinks most about the hobby is the loss that you have, or the illnesses that you deal with, especially if you get really attached to a fish. And now that I'm over one diatribe, good morning, 3G. I see you in here. Good morning. You are just in time for the member video because we are halfway through already this morning. And at the making of the video, we are 116 members strong. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you so very much for all of your love and support to the channel. We greatly appreciate every single one of you. And Greg, are you ready? You got your icy hot on? Because here we go.
Wake up, it's Friday. Ooh, yeah. Sun is rising. Let's play. Weekend's calling. No delay. The party's starting right away. All night, all day. Friday morning's our gateway. Dance the heavy. Feel the sway. Party, party. We can stay. Oh can stay. All night. All day. Friday mornings our gateway. Dance the hands up, touch the sky. Morning rays, we fly. Feel the bass, tonight so high. Friday fun, never goodbye. All night, all day. Friday mornings our gateway. Dance the heavy, feel the sway. Party, party, we can stay. All night. All day. All night. We can stay. Oh, oh, oh. Sing our favorite song. Let's go. Never gonna stop. Oh no. We can.
116 members. That boggles my mind, guys. Thank you so much for your support to the channel. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. I seriously do. And I hope you're not too sore after that, Greg. I made the music a little softer this morning for you to jam to. Mousy says, yeah, I learned the hard way about cross-contamination. I lost all my cobra guppies, longfin peppers, and skiffia. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mousy. I am so sorry. So, what did they come down with, and what do you do now differently to make sure you don't cross-contaminate when you have a sick colony going on? And the rest of chat, what do you guys also do for QT cross-contamination type deals? Do you isolate your fish? Do you use different equipment? What do you do with the equipment afterwards if the colony crashes? I'm always interested to hear what other people do differently. And I did lie. We did have more fry this week because when we came home from the swap, our super red was sitting on what we thought were eggs, but when Brian shined a light into the cave, there were so many baby plecos just plecking around in there. They weren't even on egg sacs anymore, so we must have missed it in the busyness of getting ready for Quad City. We have so many plecos. There's so many baby plecos everywhere right now, plucking around. They're so stinking cute. I love it. I love it. They're everywhere. And Fantastic Freaks, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for joining us. And he comes in the $5 super chat. Thank you so very much for that, Austin. It says, morning from Rapid City, South Dakota. Don't tell Mrs. Freak. She's getting a surprise trip to Yellowstone after seeing the Badlands yesterday. I hope she's not listening. That's awesome. That's so exciting. I hope you guys have the best time. That's awesome, Austin. That's really cool. And thank you so very much for your super chat. Let me play you a video. Thank you so very much for that again. Fantastic. Greatly appreciate that. And Mousy says, I have a Python siphon for all of tanks and medication on hand now. Okay. Very good. We use a Python for all of our tanks in general. And then we have extra Python tubing that does not get used with general, that we use just for that sick tank. So we'll drain it with the sick hose, as we call it, so that never touches the Python that's used in the rest of the tanks. Because you can't, I don't trust even flushing it out with hot water that you're gonna get it all out. So we use a different hose to drain the sick water, and then we use our normal Python, which we will not let touch anything in that tank, including the water. will you stop it, Gerald? You're this fly, guys. Then we fill it back up with just the normal hose because we don't let it touch anything, so that's fine. There's no cross-contamination that way. We literally hold it away from the tank while we fill it. Or sometimes we'll bucket fill them, but that's like very rare that we'll do that. But we've learned to have as different hose to drain that sick water. And Fantastic says, is that actual footage of you and Peplin's dance moves? Y'all need to give us less. Yeah, because we're like 110 years old. Peplin can dance. Although he's got some sore feet, because he has arthritis in his feet, he can definitely dance. I am a Heinz 57 of white, and I don't have any kind of rhythm. Oh my goodness. So yes, what do we have going on this weekend? Today, like I said, I'm going to do the axolotls, introduce them to substrate for the first time. So very excited about that. I know what their reaction is going to be, but I still love seeing it for the first time every time. It's so cool. Stump, the one axolotl that was bit this year, is almost fully healed. He lost his full arm, and he's now down to half his palm. So now he's going to regenerate this part of his palm, and he'll start popping his fingers out. And I honestly think I already saw his fingers starting to pop out of that part of his palm already. Axolotls are crazy. But I have him in with his dad, Duke, because Duke is the most gentle monster ever. Like, he's abnormally gentle for an axolotl. He's super docile. He doesn't, like, eat the guppies that are in there. Like, he'll eat the plain. He has his own guppy breeding project. He has all these beautiful, colorful guppies. And then if there's too many bland ones, he'll eat some bland ones, and then he'll leave the colorful ones to breed. And then he seems to have a pattern going on in there. So I like that he has his own breeding project going on. And couple, was it about 2 months ago, I bought some more guppies to add some more color variation to his tank. They're purple Delta guppies. They're so very pretty, but I don't want to put them in there right away because I have a couple of his kids in there that I'm keeping as well, and they will eat the guppies right away. So I decided to let them have some fry before I introduce the fry to the tank. And so we have maybe 30 of those fry growing up at the moment. I'm excited to see if they breed true. And then I'll put the most colorful of those in the tank with Duke, and those should do pretty well. But Stump is doing good. I'm going to leave him in there with Daddy Duke. And then I'm going to take the two other siblings that are in there. I haven't named them. One's a GFP melanistic, and the other one's a GFP leucistic. And I'm going to put them in the 20 high down here because those are ones that are eating all the pretty guppies. So I'm going to separate them from Duke and probably until late winter. Let Stump heal up in there with Duke. And then when Stump is ready, he'll be going to the swap in November, weather depending. Oh, goodness. So, yes. So yes, axolotl business. I'm questioning if I want to continue to go on with the harlequins because they're a pain in my ass. I absolutely love them. Love the harlequins. They're gorgeous. We have both the normal harlequins, just the plain Jane harlequins, and we have the purple variation of the harlequins. And they spawn all the time. They're always laying eggs, but they are like Corys. They're an egg placer. And just like some Corys, they eat their eggs as soon as they lay them. They'll put them right back out. So they like to lay their eggs on the undersides of leaves. So we have them in with Val that drapes over the tank. We have them in with the Nubia, some guppy grass just for cover in the center. And the purple harlequins that we've had for over 2 years, I've only ever been able to harvest enough eggs to hatch 15 of those. And these new harlequins, they've laid a bunch of times. But when you go to check the leaves, there's never any eggs there because they ate them already. And I'm just getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed. I don't understand how people spawn these little dudes en masse and be able to harvest their eggs before these guys eat them up. They are one of the fastest egg eaters, and I need some help. I don't know what to do. Getting a little frustrated with those guys, so I don't know about the harlequins, but we'll see. I'm watching them right now. That's why I'm looking off to the side. I'm watching them do their little spawning dance right now because they like to do their spawning right when the lights are starting to ramp up. So right when the stream is over, they'll start like laying their eggs, placing their eggs on the leaves. And when I go over there, there won't be any eggs on the leaves that they just placed their eggs on. So that's enough to make someone go mad. Oh my goodness, and it is 1:45 the hour, and we do have some fishy birthdays this morning. So I do want to say a very, very merry birthday to our shoalmates, Lady Diane, RB Animals and Movies, and always, of course, Aquafunk. I hope you guys have an amazing birthday today and another fantastic trip around the sun. And here is your birthday song.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, guys and gal. Hope you have a great one. Yes, I don't really have much else to talk about. We don't have anything really going on this weekend. We are hoping to be able to get out to the Hoggins sometime within the next week. We want to go up there for a fall foliage drive and finally get to meet Miss Baby River. So we're trying to work on that. Other than that, it's football. It is the season for football. October's coming. October is here. I should say Halloween's coming. We have our grandson's birthday in a couple of days here. He'll be 3 already. That's crazy to think he's going to be 3. Goodness. So yeah, just a lot of fish Tetris and baby findings. Moving things around, but not too much else going on for this weekend. So I feel like I've run out of things to talk about with you guys. Amisa, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well this morning. Says, good morning, beautiful Foxy. Hello, wonderful peoples. Just getting to work. Happy Friday. Have an amazing day and be excellent to each other. I second that. I hope you have a great day, Kalish. Oh my goodness. So maybe I should end the stream a little bit early, guys, because I really don't have anything else to say. My hair feels weird. This one's getting really floppy, and this one's like on point, and this one's like, let's just lay down for a little bit. I used to always do this hair in high school, but my hair was shorter, so they'd actually stay. But now that my hair is over 3 feet long, I look like some sort of bug. I'm transforming into a snail. These are now my antennae. But I know that Andrew is not going this morning. He's taking a break. Good birthday boy. He did have a birthday this week. So let's see what next will be. We have John going on My Fish Tanks Aquatics at 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. noon. I'm not sure if John is going early in lieu of Andrew not going. If you could let me know that, John. I can send people over to your chat if you're going right after me. And I have not heard from Rico, but he is scheduled for this afternoon. And then at 3 p.m. Central, we have Aquarium Adventures. 5 p.m. Central, we have Stay Fishy Fridays and Cold Water Aquatics. 6 p.m. Central, we have The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium, Fishery. 7 p.m. Central, we have Fish Easy. Love watching Fish Easy. He's such a great source of knowledge. And then we also have Everyday Fish Keeping going as well at 7 p.m. Central. And 8:30 p.m. we have Steamy McStreamy. I'm not sure if they're going tonight. They might be going from a clash. I hope so. I want to see those guys there and everyone that intrudes on their stream this evening, because that's how it be at the clash. Open door policy. So we'll see if those guys go this evening. We also have 8:30 p.m. Central with LRB, LURB. And that's all that we have for this evening. So those are where you can find your fishy streaming channels for the rest of the day. Let me see if I'm missing anything in chat. And my fish tank says he's not. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. So I will just have to send you guys out into the world with some light and some love and spread some kindness and some joy. Maybe do an act of kindness and not tell a darn soul about it just because you wanted to. That's what I'll have to say. Red Laser says Fish Easy is amazing. Second that, yes, I really, really enjoy watching Fish Easy. Oh, look at that. Shane, hi. I guess he wants me out. That's so funny. That's so funny. And Lori says Stephen will be live at the clash tonight. Awesome. So we will definitely look forward to seeing those guys at the clash this evening live. So you guys, I hope you have a phenomenal day. Thank you so very much for joining me this morning and waking up with Foxie A.M. in your beverage of choice, which mine is now a very cold cup of Christmas coffee. Why not? We're all bad shit around here. I feel like I'm slowly morphing into the Joker. Oh, goodness. But yes, thank you so very much for joining me this morning. Thank you for your membership milestones and your super chats. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. How does my spiel go? These flies are so distracting. Oh my goodness. You have to watch the trailer that Steven put out. I definitely will, Lori. And if you want to, feel free to drop the link in that chat here so other people can enjoy that as well. But otherwise, you guys, thank you so very much for joining me. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all the love to the channel. And whether you are a participant, lurker, replay crew, I love each and every single one of you. And if your loved ones live far away, give them a call, check in on them, see how they're doing. Send them a little love. And if you're lucky to have them close, you pull them in, give them a big, big hug and a big, big kiss, because tomorrow is never promised. But today is a gift, a present. So go forth and spread a little love with that, guys. And while you are at it, it never hurts to be kind. So plant a seed of kindness. The world can use so much of it, and that garden can start with you. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We'll see you next Thursday in the Hot Mess Express. You all have breakfast. You have a great day, and we'll see you at My Fish Tanks Aquatics here in a little while. Love you all. And like Patty would say, kiss your fishies. Mwah. Bye.